I should put my phone down and turn my mic on, huh? How's it going, the party of peoples? My party peoples. Oh, that's a lot of officers on duty. Nice. Nice. Guns in the car. Do 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 do.
We have any available units for this boost? We're going to be heading north on London, and we're on back course.
7476.
Give me my gun. Thank you. Alrighty. Took out a vehicle. Shared. Alright, so we got the Caracara. Alrighty. $640.
Deputy Jerry Montana, Blank County Sheriff's Office.
Hey, it's Ricky Davis. How's it going?
Brother.
Hey, why'd you park our Caracara down at MRPD?
Which one?
Let me take a look at the plate. 12.
Who did you say I parked a character?
Yep, it says you parked it. You took it out and parked it last.
Oh.
Last
You
couple
mean,
of times.
Oh, you mean the shared vehicle, right?
Yeah, the shared truck.
Oh, I had to fly out real quick. I can get my ride along to take it back up to SO.
Yeah, if you could, that'd be great.
You want me to do that?
Yeah, if you could. For
Yeah,
future
brother.
times, just leave them unparked.
Okay.
Do not park them at MRPD because we need them
Okay,
up at
good deal.
Triple SO. All right,
Brother.
sounds good. Talk to you later. Bye.
See ya.
Go with me. Oh, you guys do have one. Alrighty.
just, hey, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, did you pull it out
Yeah, I did.
just now?
Yep.
Can you give us the keys? Because we
Yeah,
can't
not a problem.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, I'm
Do
sorry.
y'all not know how to Slim Jim?
I mean,
Oh yeah, you're right there.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but I didn't want to, bust up nothing or something. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, not a problem.
all right, Raj, hop in.
Did you
You got
was
the
there
keys?
something in the ride?
Yeah. So just first pull it up, and I'll follow you up to AAA. So I appreciate you, brother.
Alright, I got you, man. No problem. We fuel up the best
Yeah, my bad,
gas
Davis.
prices at
Yeah,
gas
no,
stations.
it's fine. Just don't make a habit of it, because if you do, we'll have to strike you. I just
Oh, okay.
figured, I figured something happened, so that's why I called you.
Yeah,
But
good
yeah,
deal, brother.
yeah. All right.
Hey, how's it going, sir?
Nope, gone off duty. All right. Well, who else would I want to ride with? Seems like everyone else is busy. All right. Well, what about?
Sergeant Sapp.
Hey, Sap, it's Ricky.
Hey, what's up, man?
Not much. Are we doing a SWAT thing? I just saw you had SWAT in your call sign, so I figured I'd call.
Oh,
At the very least, I'd make you aware
yeah,
if you weren't
no,
doing a
like,
SWAT thing.
no, like Real told me the other day that Monty wants everybody that's on SWAT with SWAT on their name.
Just permanently?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me whatsoever.
So we're supposed to run with a full SWAT on our name, and or an S.
Well, I did go to full SWAT earlier and we were active. But if you look at like Blake Carter right now, he's 211-S.
Okay, and so I just add my other call signs on top of it. All right.
I guess I don't know, man.
This seems silly. I mean,
It was
I guess
yeah,
it makes sense, so that way people know if SWAT's available.
yeah. Well, I think it stemmed mainly from him getting pissed off that night we had a training scheduled for a month, and then he wanted to have a meeting at the same time, and we weren't there, so he got his feelings hurt and like came and like tried to cuss Pogo out about it and everything. And Pogo's like, well, "I've had this shit trained for months or
Yeah,
scheduled for months." You know?
yeah. Pogo
It's like
schedules things well in advance, so that way we can
yeah,
all
it's like
make it.
it's not my fault of an impromptu meeting that happened to be at the same time because
Got
you
it.
got pissed off because somebody cut you off on the highway, so we got to have a meeting about it.
All right, I'll start running an S then.
Yeah, I mean, I need to change mine back to S, but we were active earlier
Once
today.
I get out on the island.
Man, can't believe I missed it.
Yeah, we raided the Saints compound.
Now I'm
And
real upset I missed it.
Unit that
you
I was
didn't miss a
referring to
fucking
shots
thing, man. I'm
fired
pretty
at
sure we've
Oh,
got a leak in SWAT.
the West Coast.
was nobody there? Did we not get anything?
Dude, all right, so I was on team 1. We were going to blow the gates up.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. So I heard you.
Sorry
You were
about
on team 1.
that. Yeah, we were going to blow the gates open. And then team 2 was going to hit the doors.
Okay.
When we got there, the gates were wide open.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah,
There was
somebody.
no furniture in the apartments. There was like spoiled food and like just a minuscule amount of shit in these boxes. Like we found no incriminating evidence of anything.
Yeah, somebody had to have leaked something.
Yep.
Because
Thinking,
the last time we hit them, like we fucked their shit.
yeah, and unironically, standing across the road on top of Weasel News was the entire De Niro family.
Yeah, somebody's leaking shit.
So I don't know if, honestly, I've thought about it. I don't know if it was a leak through SWAT or if it was metagame.
That's a great question, to be honest.
Because I had my eyes on
Well,
last night.
either.
And Real and I did recon.
Okay.
So I'm thinking if somebody was looking at my eyes, they saw us doing recon on the Saints compound.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and either way, like those would be, things that get you kicked out of, the city.
Oh, absolutely. That's 100% corruption if it is coming from SWAT.
Well, or if it's the other thing.
Oh yeah, the other thing's like an automatic ban.
Yeah.
You're
So
out of here.
yeah, I mean it does raise some good questions. The only issue is how do you prove either way currently?
Exactly.
So unless it becomes a pattern on raids, like we can't really prove anything, unfortunately.
Yeah, and see, Monty had us activate last night. We had a Polito bank robbery, and I responded, Bailey Drake responded, and Ryan Klein responded. When we got there, we could see they had Chris Cape and Gator Wyatt as hostages inside.
Okay.
There's nobody in the bank with them. All of a sudden, Klein sees a reindeer with a suppressed pistol running across the roof. So we take cover, and Bailey moves, tries to move from one spot to another to get a better vantage point, and he gunned her down. So then me and Klein try to get a shot on this bastard, and he jumps off the roof and takes off. Well, we got his plate. It was Respect 1. Came back to Jordan Knox.
Okay.
Well, we get to looking around the scene because there were more vehicles incoming, and they intercepted him and took off chasing him. So we stayed on scene and got medical for Bailey and started looking for evidence. Well, we start looking around. We find 6 more civilians. This guy shot down. So, and they're all saying the reindeer shot me, the reindeer shot me, the reindeer shot me, whatever. Well, we get all of them tended to with medical. We go up on the roof, and lo and behold, somebody hit his ass too. 2 blood samples. DNA perfect match for Jordan Knox.
Okay. Wow.
Well, he shot, I think it might have been Garbanzo and somebody else once they got down in the city. He got away from them. So Monty looks his phone number up and calls him. I just got fucking flashbang. And
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, Monty tells him, he goes, if you come up here and talk to me at PD, we can work something out. If you don't come up here in the next 5 minutes, I'm putting out a warrant for your arrest. I promise, Monty, I'm on the way. 10 minutes later, he's not there. By this time, Klein and I have the report done. Monty gets the fucking DA down there. DA approves an arrest warrant and a raid warrant on his Gentry Street address.
Nice.
So we raid with like fucking 25 people.
Jesus.
Absolutely nothing there.
Seriously?
But guess who had their eyes rolling besides me? Monty.
Okay.
And Real happened to be looking at his eyes and said there were a bunch of saints in his comments. Or leaving him...
Okay.
how can I say this? Leaving him messages.
Oh, I mean, he probably should submit that to the city then.
Yeah, you would think.
I think it might have to become standard practice to not allow SWAT to roll eyes if that's the case, though.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing about it. Like, I had no idea that I was going to do recon with Real until it was happening.
Yeah.
I was like, we could have waited like 25 more minutes and there'd have been no eyes here.
Yeah. No,
I could have still done this with you, but...
Yep. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. But they've been 2 steps ahead of us on both of these. So...
yeah, so it's starting to sound like there's a good chance that,
Yeah.
You've got somebody...
a leak last night would not have given them enough time.
Yeah.
That house cleared. That's why I think it was the other.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
But
I
yeah,
mean,
we've now done 2 huge fucking SWAT raids for absolutely nothing.
yeah.
Well, okay, we did get a laugh last night.
Well, at least you
Fucking
got that.
we go to breach the door, and Golden Grove's putting the fuck, I can't think what they're called. The detent cables on the door to blow it open.
Yeah,
He goes,
deck
all right,
cord.
everybody get back, get back, get back. Yeah, yeah, the fucking cord. I couldn't think of what you call it. So he tells us to get back, and like everybody goes back. He's on the front door of the house. Garbanzo's around in front of the garage. When it goes off, the front door doesn't move. The garage doors blow wide open. Garbanzo turns into Garbatman flying across the scene. I mean, blew his ass to hell. And I mean, we all die laughing.
Hey,
It's
thanks
like,
for the
what
follow.
the fuck? And Monty's like, somebody roll me EMS because this dumb motherfucker can't listen.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, to be fair, Monty, he was nowhere near the front door.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Yeah, but the front door
Hey,
did not
baby.
even flinch, and the garage doors blew wide open.
Oh.
It was crazy as shit. But yeah, Garbanzo's like crouched down right in front of it, so like the bottom 4 feet of the door just caught him and threw him over.
Is me,
It was wild.
is who I'm talking to.
But yeah, I need to change my call sign back to just the S. I don't know. Pogo's like MIA.
Yeah, I haven't seen him around as much recently.
But I haven't seen him at all in a couple of weeks.
I don't think so either. Are
Which
you
week
in the
before
server?
last, I was sick, so I just took off that whole week because I had the flu.
Okay.
So
I was like, I thought it'd been a while since we've had a conversation.
Yeah, it has. And then our shifts they rarely line up.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to get I'm trying to get a little bit more into it.
Yeah, I try to
Oh,
keep a
okay.
schedule, and I never can. So it's like, yeah, okay.
I feel you.
But
I feel it.
because I got daughters playing softball year round, so it's like that obviously takes precedent. But
Oh yeah, I'm with you. But I mean,
so
not
between
not in
practices,
myself, but I understand.
yeah, between practices and pitching lessons and this and that, it's a 7-day a week thing, and it's been good the last 5 weeks because we've been off, but everything's picking back up. So yeah.
See, I didn't know they did that year round.
Oh yeah. Yep. She plays. Well, she played both. It's my youngest and my oldest daughter. My middle daughter gives 0 fucks about softball. she's a bandy and a cheerleader. So.
Got it. So she's got her own difference of things though.
Oh yeah, yeah, and she runs track too. So yeah. It's not like she just sits at home. She's got her own shit she does.
Okay.
But yeah, it's pretty well year round. As a matter of fact, we did we looked back on the calendar in December. We played our last tournament the second Saturday of December. That was the first time that my 12-year-old has had a break from softball since February of 2021.
Jesus.
It's not
That's too
forced.
much. That's too much.
It's not forced. She loves it. You know
Still,
what I mean?
that's too much.
Yeah.
Like
you're telling my fucking fuel bill.
you need a break. All right, I'll catch you out there, man. You enjoy your shift.
All right, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump off here for this flashbang.
Yeah, I'm pretty much doing the pre-functionary. You know, when I get on, dealing with all the problems that I can find real quick, and then doing my shift.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, grab you later.
All right, man. All right, bud.
Bye. All right, I have quick. Gotta adjust my fucking stream because I don't know why this happens every single time. Oh, because the phone's still up. There we go. Edit. Chat box. Delete. Delete that layer. Go back in. Add a layer, chat box, add, pull it up and over, make it a little smaller, and now it should update. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, I think I am done with all the problems I can find currently. Yeah. Well, Sergeant Davis.
Hey, this is Fred. Did you get my message?
Who is this?
Deputy Fry.
Deputy Fry. Did you text it or what?
Texting it to you.
I did not take a look at it yet. No, I've been on the phone pretty much since I flew in. What's up?
No problem. I got a lawsuit coming on me tomorrow about canine incident. Do you have time to 25 with me somewhere?
Yeah, I'm at MRPD. You want to come down here?
Yeah, it might be a little bit. I'm up at Triple so.
All right. Well, while you're coming down, do you want to tell me the incident number so I can read it?
I can. If I can find it. Let me check the score here real quick.
Yep, no problem. Just gonna end up playing music for half my shift is what it's starting to sound like.
I don't have the incident number. Let me see if I can find it in the MDW.
Not. I'm a genius. Is it 9162 by chance? Tampering with
right.
tampering with a vehicle?
No. This happened like a couple weeks ago, I believe.
If it's a couple weeks ago, it is outside. It is outside. Fuck. It's outside the. What's it called?
Happened last, I believe.
The next one I see made by you is reckless evading.
I believe it was made by Lawson, Jackie Lawson.
Jackie Lawson.
Basically, there was a suspicious activity call at the pier. So that's what you'd be looking for.
What did they end up getting charged with?
They got charged with felony possession of marijuana. They had some meth. I don't know if charged them for that.
I have something made by Dan Prescott.
Oh, yep, that might be it.
At the pier. Manny Kamen.
Yep, that's the one.
Okay. Alright, go ahead, get on down here. I'll read this in the meantime.
Appreciate you.
Yep. I think I've actually read this one. All right. So, tell me what happened.
Alright, so we got a suspicious activity call at the pier. I was on traffic stop at the time, so once I heard Miss Lawson say she was on scene, I said I met her, I was K9, and if she needed me to call me. At that time, the guy I was on traffic stop with was talking to me at 3 times. She was radioing me, and I couldn't understand either one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I just said 10-4, and after I was finished with my traffic stop, I went to the pier where the suspicious activity call was. I saw her talking to a male. Looked like he had like an alien mask or something on. I stepped out. She said she was gonna go talk to a guy she just saw over on the other side of the pier. He was wearing body armor. I said, "All right." Got my dog out. She went ahead and went and talked to the other guy. I notified the original person she was talking to with the alien head that I was gonna run my dog around him. He said he was afraid of dogs, and I reassured him that my dog doesn't bite unless I tell it to bite, and they are well trained dogs. He then fled from me. I didn't charge him with evading because I didn't seem it necessary. He just ran to the other officers, at which point I followed him. Ran the dog sniffed him, alerted to drugs being on him, searched him, found several pounds of several grams of marijuana on him, a felony possession amount, and we then detained him, arrested him for the felony possession. He is now he took it to court, but charges got dropped because the judge said he was unlawfully detained, and he's now suing BCSO saying I did an illegal search and seizure on him.
Why did the judge say you illegally detained him? At any point, did you say he was detained?
No, but whenever they were up there asking questions, I guess Lawson must have said she detained. I don't know. He just said the charge got dropped because of an illegal detainment, and the canine had no reason to search him.
Got it. So they're now suing us for illegal search and seizure.
Yeah, because I accidentally sniffed him and found drugs. I smelled drugs on him, and then I searched him.
I mean, with the judge having found that it was an illegal detainment, yeah, this probably won't go over well because if he's illegally detained, I'm pretty sure everything after that's just automatically, illegal search and seizure. So while I don't think it, from what I've read and what I heard, like I don't think you did anything wrong. I think at some point somebody told this person they were detained when they weren't. Is the problem here, which led to everything else. Because like, yeah, if you bring your canine out and try to sniff and they run from you, it's not necessarily enough for PC. So it's not necessarily that them being uncomfortable with the dog sniff isn't enough for detainment. Because some people are just terrified of dogs, so it's not sign of illegal activity in and of itself. You've got to have the other factors. Um, so you don't have enough to detain if they don't want to be sniffed. If you can manage to get a sniff, their car or something, like that's how I generally like to do it when they're kind of refusing to be sniffed because they generally have illegal shit in their car. Um, but yeah, I mean it's one of those things that they were in a public place. So you can't really detain them because you got a call and it's in a public place. If you get a call and they're in an alley wearing a mask, you've got a lot of things that give you enough reason to sniff with or without their consent. And them running on top of everything gives you enough to be like, well, he's supposed to be detained at this point.
Well, my
Um,
main concern with all of this is whenever I was in court the first time, they asked me what reasonable suspicion did I have for my dog to sniff him.
you don't need
I've
it.
been told by that's what I was about to say. I didn't say that in court because I didn't know I didn't see anything in the SOP about it. But I've been told by Street and a few other canine officers that we do not need reasonable suspicion. Our canine can sniff whenever they want.
Yeah, especially in a
Whenever they
public
want.
place. In a public place, your dog can open air sniff anyone. It's not
And
it's it's not a violation of their rights to have your dog sniff them.
that's what he's trying to say is that violated his rights.
No, it didn't. No, our dogs can open air sniff anyone. It is not a violation of anyone's rights when you are on public property and we have our police canine. They can smell drugs on you without touching you, so therefore it's not an illegal search. And it's
Once
and
they
it's not a
alert, that gives us
violation of your
probable cause,
rights.
correct?
What?
Once they alert, that gives us probable cause, correct?
Yes. Yeah, you don't need reasonable suspicion. It skips from nothing straight to probable cause for an arrest.
So basically, when they ask this question again, because I know they're going to, I can say we do not, as a canine officer, we do not need reasonable suspicion for our dog to sniff somebody.
No, you don't. Because the big thing here is your dog, they're out in public. They have no assumed privacy for your dog, and your dog's trained to sniff. So if they're in the vicinity of your dog and they get sniffed, oh well for them. In all reality, like you don't need any kind of proof or any kind of suspicion to be able to sniff someone.
Gotcha.
Your dog will lead you to somebody who has drugs on them in a public place if you're telling your dog to search.
Which I've done that. The only problem I have, which this might go a little bit out of city for a minute, but
Crazy talk? It's all right. It's not the first time I've heard it today.
so we point, right? Whenever we tell our dog to do something, we
Yeah,
point.
you're telling your dog to search in that area.
If I want to, like, say, on my dog to quote unquote do it on his own, I'm still gonna point. So they
Mm-hmm.
can argue that in court that I pointed and made my dog do it.
Yeah, in an area. Like that's your defense. You're like, I wasn't telling my dog to search him specifically. I was telling my dog to search for a smell in that area, and he found one.
Alright. Yeah, because this guy, this Manny, whatever you said, he's been a bug this entire time. He said like there was a lot of locals around we could have talked to, but everybody knows we don't talk to locals. You know,
Not
they don't
only
talk to us.
okay, but according to the report I read, not only did you guys talk to him, you guys were at the point where you just thought he was a local and were talking to other people.
Hmm.
So that defense in itself right there falls apart.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why it got dropped. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
I
I
know
don't I
after
don't
the
understand
fact,
either.
there was an officer and another canine officer that was having a few choice words with the judge in the back room. They were not very happy about it, and the canine officer actually came to me, pulled me aside, and said everything would have been fine if he was not detained. He said
Yeah.
if you guys would have just said okay, be on your way, and then you had your dog go and sniff him, fine.
Yeah, that's the problem with detainment, and I've been trying to talk, and that's one of the things I think that's gonna come up in the conversation this Sunday. The difference between what you can and cannot do legally as a canine, like where's the line, what's gonna make a good bust, what's gonna make a bad bust. So this might be one of the things because it sounds like somebody at some point must have said that he wasn't free to go or something along those lines that made this a bad bust because your dog needs to sit before you can say that.
Right.
So,
I just wanted to make sure, like, if he did get this and he got all the money or whatever, I wasn't gonna like lose my canine job
yeah.
or my job in legal.
No, no, no. You from what I read, and I've actually read this report before when I was trying to assign values for the month, which it doesn't have your name nor does it have it
The
doesn't have the
statement.
canine tag. It doesn't have your statement nor does it have the canine tag. So I can't count any of this for you.
That's fine.
Because even if it doesn't lead to an arrest, I would count it toward your total for the month. That's how I run things. Um,
Yeah, I was unaware they made because whenever they were making it, we went
uh
to
huh.
bench trial like that.
Immediately.
It was that fast, yeah. So I
Okay.
didn't even know they finished the report,
Got it.
and that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm arguing with the DA's office right now for because they're yelling at me for the same thing. Well, why don't you have a statement? I thought all the charges dropped.
Yeah.
So I didn't bother putting a statement in there.
Yeah. No, and if the DA wants I'm K9 lead. If he wants an expert witness, let him know I'm available. Have you guys decided on a time yet for this court?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's gonna be. Move on down here. Case is scheduled for 8:30 p.m. EST on Friday, 1/19/24, which is tomorrow.
Yeah, I can make that. So if you want to see if the DA wants to add me as an expert witness for K9, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll still show up as support for you. What time do you say?
8:30 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay, I've got that saved in my calendar so I don't forget. I live and die by this thing, man. I swear to God. If it's not in there, it's not
I don't
happening.
blame you. I don't
uh,
blame you, man.
but yeah, no. So if he wants me there, or if you want me to come in as an expert witness, ask the DA. Otherwise, yeah. Um, let me see what else I can find for you, just for information to be locked and loaded. But the basics is yeah, they do not have any right to not be open air sniffs. It's not covered under illegal search and seizure. Dogs are permitted to sniff people. But I'll see what else I can drag up for you to use in court. Um, if you want, kind of thing.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. It'd make me feel a lot better.
Got it.
Talking to you has made me feel a lot better, just so I know I'm not losing anything if he wins. I've been I've been seriously like actually stressing about it all night last night, so fucking got informed.
Yeah. Because the only law that has anything to deal with it is that we can't prolong. The Supreme Court decided we can't prolong traffic stops in order to perform a dog sniff without reasonable suspicion. Like
Mm-hmm.
that is the only thing I know of currently. I'll do some more digging. But yeah, I think you know your actions are not what caused this. Is where I'm at.
Um, Another thing is I've heard different things about it. Dogs in the courtroom. Fudge said he's okay with it, but I've just been leaving it up to the judges because I don't see anything in our SOPs about it. But he said since it was a service dog, it was fine. I don't know how you feel about it. I want to come to you and ask you straight up about it.
Yeah, I honestly don't care if you have your canine out. My only concern is it's a new build, and canines don't always do well. If your canine is doing fine, I'm okay with it. If your canine does something fucky, please don't continue to do it. That's my stance. Because canines inside of courtrooms, isn't an uncommon thing out in Liberty. Like it's not super common, but it happens. So if you bring your canine, I'm okay with that as long as you're on duty as a canine officer.
Yeah, and I know they make them lay down by their owner too in Liberty, so
Yep.
I've been doing that as well.
Yep.
Well, I appreciate you talking to me, and I'm gonna rest up for tomorrow. I think.
All right, have some fun. I'm gonna be doing some research.
Sounds good.
Who's the officer I was just talking to? Brandy Fry. I should know, I'm the one who trained him. Then again, I trained all of my guys. There are very few of my K9 guys that I have not trained. spent nearly an hour dealing with problems. Fun. Are either of these BCSO? No? Alright, they're both getting parked. If I can park them. I can't park this one. Ew. Better finish Slim Jimming it so it doesn't sound like this. There we go. Last one. Fix your cars, people. Alright, back to Tech 1. Oh, I'm doing 100. Going way too fast. Can I not damage this thing? Sure, I can stall it out. Can't get it to do what I will fucking want. Go for 611.
As you are the highest unit on duty for BCSO, do you want to make the call and collapse BCSO down to TAC 1 due to the number of units as well as the majority of LSPD being on 0?
Yeah, I don't know why so much of them are on 0, but yeah, let's go ahead and collapse attack 1.
Is there co-location going in?
Oh, yeah, in that case, definitely collapse attack 1. There we go. Alright. There we go. I don't know how to make it. Let's see how that affects things. There we go. Oh, tree. How many bailiffs do you have for that court case?
I'm right here, 651, sir.
Alright, good to know.
That's just me right now.
Do you need an additional, or are you good?
I think this is the bench trial, so I'm not really sure. It's up to you. Oh, you're talking about the trial, yeah. Yeah. That's up, point blank Anderson is good in it.
Yeah, just if anybody is watching the trial or a case or whatever, just make sure that they're off duty. If they're serving as a state witness, they can be on duty, but
If they don't need to be there, they need to be off duty. That's what he's trying to say.
Not too many officers here, so I'll check just in case.
Hey, baby.
Will you come tuck me in?
Did you call me just to ask me to tuck you in?
Yes, I'm already cozy in bed.
Well, it is very cute, so I suppose... Ah, shit, I did the wrong thing. I did the wrong thing. I did a bad thing.
620 plus 1 responding to look.
I see you, son.
Alright, see you soon.
Bye.
Bye. I love my wife. Yeah, there's no getting in this. Well, let's hope that they will, let me hanger it. Ah, sweet. I was worried there for just a moment. No, if you're not involved in this case, damn it. Wait, I gotta go take in my wife. Do, 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 do.
Hey, Gabbo, go come over here real quick. +1 gonna be en route to that shots fired. 423.
Alright, I want some pretzels. Just like a small little bit. Yeah, 4 pretzels will be fine. I got a Discord, I should probably check that. We don't got new call signs. I think I saw what was happening earlier. Oh, no, I did not. There are 2 new spots.
Fired in Sandy gonna be code 1.
Is gonna be 10-7, 10-42. Have a great night.
623 to 617. You're not 617 anymore.
Now, can all BCSO members please take a quick look at the latest BCSO announcement? An hour into my planned hour-and-a-half shift, I am finally ready to go out on duty. Woot woot. Granted, for like 10 of those minutes, I was looking to see if there was a partner to partner up with. I should have transferred to LSPD when the guy I traded was the captain of LSPD. Toggle plate.
Call signs on 654 apparently now.
Enough time. 16, 18, 21, 23, 25, 25, 26, 27. These are all older than pick. Today at. It's not a whole lot of crime happening for a whole lot of people in the city.
+1 to the Evangelicos.
611, same traffic.
Let me know how many hostages. I can pull air, I can pull moto, I can just come in regular.
Yeah, make sure to check the updated call signs. Might change too.
Six 11 on scene, waiting for additionals.
Hostages.
Tower 52 is going to be 1042. Have a good night. Be safe.
I'm sure so.
Looks like 3 hostages.
Well, I'll wait at the station anyway. Save me a spot. But if they don't say no L1 or no motor, I can bring it.
Yeah, 278.
10-4.
Don't forget about me though.
What's your call sign?
234.
Got it. Do I got another car coming? Y'all want to take, you want to run negotiations?
Yep.
Alright, sounds good.
Eugene, do you want negotiations or do you want to back me up?
make contact yet?
Oh, we got 2 in there doing so. Any chance I can get another ground unit?
Yeah, where you need me?
Evangelicos.
10-4, I'll be right up the county.
Thank ya.
No problem.
With that, I think we're going to take this to another tack. Give me a sec to find one. We're going to go tack 4 for the Vangies. Tack 4.
99 on tack, routing.
There's got another Discord. A lot of Discord messages coming my way tonight. Fuck if I know.
We made contact yet?
623 to all units. Demands are going to be as follows. Free passage, no spikes, no Air 1, and no moto. Has anybody taken pictures of the scene?
Not yet.
4 is 76 with a tailgater. What kind of vehicle is it going to be?
It's going to be assault.
And
Alright, 623, I will get a pursuit order going. PD, can I have you take pictures of the scene, please? 278, that is. Thank you.
I'm sorry, can you 10-9 your orders? I was in my head a little.
623, they're going to be free passage, no spikes, no Air 1, and no moto. I'm going to get a pursuit order going, and I asked this PD guy here to take pictures.
Appreciate ya. If anyone hasn't told you that you're their favorite today, let me be the first.
Alright, 923.
it's 1399.
Good water.
Wait, do you guys need to stay back and clear hostages, or are you good?
Somebody's gonna have to stay and watch hostages.
Just one at a time. Sorry. Molly, say that again.
It's unsure at this time, but since it's no L1, we're gonna need 2 parallels, so likely we'll need 1 more standby.
Yeah, I was not even there. I just came from court and saw there was a Vangees. If you want, I'll just stay back and handle host.
10-4, that sounds great. Thank you. Wanna go talk to them?
Here, talk to him.
What is that?
Go ahead and make contact. I'm not. I mean, whoever's seeing this is, let them have it. Run with it.
The two on the far right, the ones by the truck, they've already gotten everything.
Alright, 623 to all units. Pursue orders in the dispatch. Just to clarify, we're going to have 614 as primary, 234 secondary, 623 tertiary with K9, 278 plus 699 are going to be our double parallel units, and 699 is going to stay behind with Fernando to clear the scene and the hostages. Any questions?
No, sir.
Alright, I'm going to go tell them that we're ready to go and get an update. They're ready to go. We'll have hostages over here on the left-hand side of the building.
What kind of vehicle is primary driving?
Primary is the black tailgater.
Perfect.
278 if you want to get ahead and act as parallel.
Alright, we're going to be northbound Portola, taking a left, incorrect lanes, westbound South Boulevard del Perro, and left once again, southbound Midwest Thunder. Nice parallel. Just continuing straight, it's going to be Heritage Way, westbound. Taking a left now, southbound Movie Star Way. Moving on the sidewalk, lining up for a left turn, we're taking a left turn eastbound San Andreas. Correct lanes. Incorrect lanes now. Slowing, going through White Garage, going southbound. Taking a left now, we're going to be eastbound Vespucci Boulevard, taking a left northbound Red Garage, northbound exit. Alright, I just kissed the tree. Primary hold comms, please.
Yeah, we kissed a speed bump.
Excellent. Which way did they go?
We're having some slight head problems, it seems, but we are going by Alta. Some head problems.
One of the witnesses,
So, yep.
hostages said that there might be something in Red Garage.
Taking a right-hand turn southbound on Alta.
Secondary sketching. Southbound Alta, line up for a left turn. Taking a left turn, we're going to be eastbound Alta Street, going through construction now. Let's get a unit on the corner of Adams Apple, and someone else is at the other corner. Nice. Coming out. Nope. Stand by. We're on the first floor. Moving
623,
around.
you have a unit north and east. We've got you covered.
Alright, we're coming out north. Right your way. Nope.
U-turn.
Guy that was going back south. I don't.
Coming out east side, going north.
Alright, we're upper power northbound. Correct lanes. Taking a left, watch your speed. We're gonna be upper San Andreas westbound. Taking a left southbound Peaceful. Driving on the sidewalk, taking a left turn, we're going to be eastbound Vespucci, taking a right turn south turn. Okay. Lining up for a left turn, Adams Apple eastbound. Approaching, taking a right at PM, we're going to be southbound Power Street, going left through the little like homeless alleyway place. Going to be in the alleyways, going through Sultan Squeeze. Anyone have eyes?
Primary doesn't fit. They went straight and...
Straight across going to 11 freeway. Eastbound here.
going to Sultan. That's where I'm at.
Still got eyes?
We'll be going off the ramp here. We're gonna go. Hold tight for comms. We're gonna be heading eastbound Popular Street, southbound Popular Street. Sorry.
623 will take comms for now until secondary gets back. We're heading southbound Popular Street. Still heading southbound Popular. Taking a westbound turn onto Chum Street. We're driving at approximately 90 miles per hour. Slowing down, taking a right-hand turn northbound Signal. Left. We're heading westbound Dutch London. Coming up to the Maze Bank Arena. Go ahead and pass on our left if you get a chance.
Trying to catch up.
We're going off-road here down to Autopia Parkway. Taking a left. Going around to the right. They're going to take the jump onto the freeway.
Alright, someone slow down behind me in case they don't make it. Both made it. We are gonna be northbound, Davis.
EQ up the comms, I'm coming.
Yep, still emerged Dutch London Street.
You're
now,
forgetting something,
northbound.
Speedy. We gotta clear the building. Sorry,
The
guys.
Frozen Ooh Cafe.
It's gonna go back to Fairlows.
Alright, we're northbound passing Ooh Cafe currently, Calais Ave. Taking, nope, going through construction. Get a unit on lower La Puerta. Might go, yeah, get on La Puerta. Someone get on La Puerta.
Secondary's going to take your comms.
I won't be able to make this if he takes it.
Going up the stairs.
He's got nowhere to go from there. He's good. Might line up for it again. Black it up.
Coming back to the street.
Northbound Calais. Northbound Calais.
We're going to be northbound on Calais. Looks like we're going to be taking a right-hand turn and going straight into White Garage. We're going to be going straight through. Going to be coming up on the north end. Left-hand turn westbound on San Andreas Ave. Well, holy shit. I'm not sure if that's interference or not.
No, I don't think so.
Cool, you're good.
Going to be taking a right-hand turn northbound Movie Star Way. Going to be running on the sidewalk just to come back onto the road and make a left-hand turn. Going to be westbound on Heritage Way. Going to be going through the lot. Going to be coming out the other side on North Rockford, but going to continue westbound on Red Desert Ave.
Okay, those shots fired are right here.
Going to be taking a left-hand turn southbound. Going to be taking another left-hand turn eastbound through some alleys. Taking another left-hand turn. Going to be northbound. We've made a square. Just like these criminals. Taking a slight right, but going to be continuing north through the alleyways. Going to be taking a right-hand turn. Going to be eastbound. Oh, secondary spun out.
10-4, we're going to be taking a right southbound South Blackford. Driving on the sidewalk now. Passing Rainbow Garage, 50 with a local. Low racing speed. Taking a left, we're going to be eastbound San Andreas.
232 is gonna be switching back to dispatch, you guys. Good luck.
611 is going to be switching to parallels.
Now we're still eastbound San Andreas, correct lanes. Could be trying to go into guys. Sending it eastbound still. Going upper San Andreas, eastbound. And taking a right Power Street. Southbound. Nice parallel. Approaching PDM now, still southbound. And turning right. Gonna be westbound Adams Airport. Taking a left, southbound Alta. And merging left now. We're gonna be catching southbound.
623, I can take your comms. We're in the
Go for it.
southeast on Carson Avenue.
Who's supposed to be running Tersh?
623, that would be us.
Got it. 611 will join back up.
Alright, we're heading northwest on Covenant
Go,
Avenue.
don't follow me in, don't follow me in. No.
Any addition?
Nah, make it. Where is he?
We're right here. He's in the backyard.
We might be stuck. You hold that angle.
Go around the front.
He might be stuck.
No, he's not, he's not.
It's coming out, coming out.
He's southbound Grove. Go ahead, go ahead.
Units past us on the right.
You. Passing right here, I'm passing. Thank you.
Oh.
Vehicle is smoking.
heavy.
Eastbound Covenant Avenue.
If it's a tight alleyway, let's get two parallels. So Tersh.
Where's the word?
Thank you.
We're heading westbound
parallel.
Carson.
Just crippled the local.
Taking a left-hand turn southwest on Roy Lowenstein.
Definitely
614, do you want to pass us?
Nah, y'all are doing alright.
You keep up the calls.
Alright.
I got a parallel right here
We're
coming out.
coming your way, we're coming your way. Dead. One
Flip
get
Flip
out.
out.
One get out.
10-9.
We had a football currently.
He is valeting a vehicle. Valeted white Skyline. Go back Tech 1 and get a Fernando in here.
Do we have any eyes on the footballs or no?
Yep. They're both inside this vehicle right here. Like to take
That
time.
skyline's fucked up.
Oh, he pulled the smoking Skyline. We're gonna be westbound Carson.
Secondary's got your comms. We're going to be in the incorrect lanes of travel westbound, going back into the correct lanes of travel.
You know, if you want primary, I didn't mean to just.
You're doing all right. We're going to let you take it. He lost me. You've been on him like glue, so. Going to be taking a right-hand turn following the tracks, only to get back up on the road on Alta. Watch out for that light pole. It is deadly. Going to be northbound. Not to mention I'm having some headaches. Still northbound on Alta.
Did anybody go back to Tech 1 and get Fernando or no?
No, we're good now. We're good.
No, we don't need air. We have 5 units.
He does not have enough speed for this jump.
Oh god, that was me. My bad, sorry.
I tried to tell you. We're gonna be southbound Lower Power Street.
I got
Taking the
comms.
squeeze into the Union Depository Tunnel.
613 +1 going around.
Foot bail.
Two foot bells. Heavy on the radio.
Somebody go tack 1 and get heat just in case. They're going for a third swap. Can I get one of the parallels to stay behind with the skyline?
Wait, where's the other guy?
Both right there.
They're both there.
Oh, I only see one. There we
Gotta
go.
chase the guy.
Make sure your cars are locked.
Like your vehicles.
Can I get a parallel to volunteer to go back to the skyline? Looks like their pickup's coming. Black car, yellow rims across the street.
Down. Alright. Are we code amber on this black vehicle?
It's their third vehicle. Yeah, we're gonna up it.
Cool. Let's get additionals though. Actually, feel free to go repair and fuel up if you need to do so.
Yeah, I'm
Currently.
still pursuit with this Yeah, but go if you spike and break down and get pointed on this.
10-4. He's probably coming back for him. Yeah, he's coming back for him right now.
Yeah, we're circling back right now.
He's gonna have your taser out and just stand next to the door. You don't need to follow the guy.
Another car swap. Looks like it's gonna be
Tase him out if he gets in. Tase him out if he gets in.
black color skyline.
Is he already
Stay on the SUV.
Not yet.
Oh, TV. We're coming back to you too. A third vehicle now.
Third vehicle swap.
Somebody get on the line for heat.
I have a suspicion that the other guy with you guys has the money because they're very adamant to pick him up, obviously.
They're southeast on Vespucci. I'm about to lose them, though.
Boys.
I'm on the SUV that picked up the first guy.
We're SOL on the heat and Air 1 right now.
I think they went south on Greenwich.
10-4. Secondary, take my counts, please.
Where did they trash the second car?
And outside the lower power entrance of the Union Depository Tunnel.
I got it.
Alright, 623 taking comms, eastbound Navas Apple Boulevard, left-hand turn, northbound Elgin.
611. I'm VCB on that other car. I'm on my way back.
10-4, we're heading eastbound San Andreas, followed by another right-hand turn southbound Strawberry. We were passing Vespucci Boulevard.
Has anyone contacted an air or heat unit?
We tried, they're currently occupied.
10-4, this is...
10-4, thank you.
We got a head pop at the view. If you're gonna attach to this, just stay where you are.
Car comes back to Andreas Hernandez.
Back on tag from code 0.
Yo, how's it going, man?
It's going.
Hey, you know how much a C4 goes for, do you?
I do not know how much a C4 goes for. Your car is all the way down there, bud.
Appreciate it, man.
We'll go, what be looking like?
We're waiting on, they both had piped, we're waiting on one more.
How the hell are are you all the way over there?
Code 0 at Strawberry Gas.
Please do try to resume your position when they code 0.
They're driving off.
Jesus, we're moving southbound and it's passing Davis. Might be lining up for this crazy jump on Innocence. I'm not sure. No, he's not. He's taking a right, minus 50 southbound Tower Street for Tower Way. And then taking a left now, we're going to be eastbound Labor Place. Taking a left, we're going to be El Rancho northbound. Just a reminder, this vehicle is going to be code amber. High rates of speed, northbound, El Rancho. Transition at Mirror Park Boulevard, 50 with a local northbound Mirror. This vehicle is stalled. I'm gonna go for pit right here. Don't mind, you got too fast. Secondary, take comms, please.
That's UPD.
Yeah, ready to go on the Mirror Park Boulevard. Westbound Mirror Park Boulevard. Now on FiveM Boulevard.
Slowing. Taking a left, southbound Power.
Alright, 623 taking over comms. Still full sending it southbound on Power. Primary resume comms. We had a stall.
10 for southbound Power Street. He's braking hard. He is pulling to PDM. He is stopped, pulled over by PDM. Alright, again, no. He's starting to move now. It's gonna be northbound Power Street. Passing on your right. Taking a left, we're gonna be westbound Vespucci.
I'm gonna pass on your right, take over secondary. I'm so sorry, I could not stop fast enough.
No, you're good.
They're going up for the highway.
Catch swipe on the motorway. Keep eyes, let me know which way, south or north. Fucking zeros.
I got him. Northbound San Andreas Ave.
They're going north. North on La Puerta. North on La Puerta, they're going to be holding far right.
I thought we were chasing the SUV type with yellow wheels.
No, we were chasing the guy from the original chase.
Going in the tunnels.
All we have on those guys is accomplice after the fact to a bank robbery, but we just lost our 2 bank robbers.
Okay, truck in the tunnel doesn't work well. We're going to lose the suspect. We're chasing them down in the tunnel. Go left, we went right. Go left, we went right. Oh, they're coming back in the right tunnel. They are flipped. They're coming back out.
Remember, this is Code Amber. Code Amber.
Yep.
Back out of the tunnels here. Gonna be back onto Liberty View here in a second. Now coming out now.
We don't have a unit up there. We're going to lose them.
Coming out of. Rise.
I have eyes on the original culprit vehicle taking a right-hand turn. East on Holwick. I lost all of them east on Holwick.
Alright, 224 back from code 0 with VCB.
At VCB, I had him in the tunnels and I lost him. They went back out. We didn't have a unit on the stage.
10-4.
I had eyes on our original suspect in a gray and color 4-door on Holwick, but yeah, I think we're going to call it UTL.
10-4, good chase, good try, going back tackle. The moto went for this.
Is on standby already.
Stand by for the negotiations. They got 2 hostages. I'll advise. Church, can you find me a tack? I also have I got flashbang, so.
I got you on the tack. Hold up. Tack 5 is open for Bay City. Tack 5.
We're on 23 right now.
224 going tack 5.
Hey, Prescott, it's 614. Ricky Davis, how's it going?
How's it going, sir?
It's going. Can you 25?
I'm at MRPD.
All right, I'll be there in a second. Can you go ahead and head up to the captain's office, and I'll meet you there?
Yes, sir.
All right, sounds good.
Hey, 632, what's your 20?
I'm at MRPD. I'm about to meet up with somebody else. Do you want to meet at MRPD? I'm going to be at the captain's office.
Yeah, 10-4.
Who's trying to get 628?
623?
Yeah, meet me in Motorpool.
Yeah, man. When I was the fool. Moto.
Yo.
All right. So we're both standing on the truck, right?
Down here off of Palomino Avenue.
Not you. You're not allowed to listen. No. You see the BCSO on the side of it?
Come over here.
Yeah.
Running across the street.
Currently in the office over there, so.
Yeah. So you're whispering, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we're both going in there, under the guise of he's in big shit, right? Yeah.
Although, what do you want the story to be? Because I didn't really have a
plan. My plan is that we got a civilian complaining that he went out and was threatening to shoot him.
Okay.
Yeah, and because of that, we're promoting him. Sound good to you?
Dude, are you going straight into it just like that, depth on the aspect of him shooting.
So I'm pretty much gonna go in with, you know, and because of this we need to punish you, and that's when you'll announce he's getting promoted.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Yep.
Alrighty, go ahead, take a seat. All right. Is there anything you want to tell us?
Just having a hard time.
Yeah. You know, what's the hard time? What are you having a hard time with, bud?
Just some personal things in Liberty.
Okay. Well, you know, I hate to be the bearer of this, but we got a complaint about from a civilian about you threatening to shoot someone.
What?
Yeah, and you know, we take that stuff very seriously here, and so you know, I think between the two of us, we could only come up with one suitable punishment for that. You want to inform me what it is?
So the punishment that we've decided to give here is your promotion to 628 corporal.
You. I was like, I've never in my life threatened a civilian.
I was expecting this guy to go into it a little bit more, but...
No, you can only keep that heart attack for so long before somebody defends themselves.
Oh my god. I was literally about to start crying.
No, you're being promoted. So you're gonna be a corporal from here on out. Your new number is gonna be 628.
Yes, sir.
That means you're in charge of people now.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Alrighty. Any words of wisdom you want to pass on to him?
No, you've been doing a great job, and just keep doing you, and I'm glad to have you on the supervisory team.
Yep. As long as you keep putting your other officers first, you know, you always keep them in mind when you do things. You're gonna continue to do great here. Okay. All right. Just so you're aware, you are now entitled to wear the double stripe on your shirts. So if you want to do that, keep in mind any shirts that you have that have like the same tags as I do on my my right chest. You're gonna have to go ahead and update those uniforms. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Go ahead, get out there. We'll get this all finalized for you.
Thank you, sir.
Yep, not a problem. Go for Ricky.
Ricky, this is Gil, the AG.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, so we just had a little bench trial case, and afterwards the defendant's attorney complaining to me about this cadet, and I wanted to ask you if you knew who this cadet's FTO was, because apparently what
I can find it.
Yeah, it's his name's Constantine. Is the name of the cadet.
Okay.
Apparently, corporal with the LSPD had made a plea deal with the defendant, and then the cadet came in and essentially told the colonel, we're not doing that, we're taking his weapons license, we're changing the charge, and it became a whole ordeal. We just had like an hour-long bench trial about this. I know the cadet's new, I don't want him to get in trouble, but this FTO, whoever's training this guy, needs to be held responsible for the cadet's actions, I think.
It happened today, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he's on probation. He's responsible for his own actions.
Oh, okay.
So you want to give me a rundown so I know what's going on?
Yeah, so basically this cadet was on a chase with Vincent Hayes. You can look at it's one of the most recent incidents. I think it's
Okay.
called Worst Crime. And he was chasing Vincent Hayes, and Vincent Hayes had obviously done bad things. He hit an officer with a bat. None of that's the problem. The problem is once it got down to cells, once the corporal with the LSPD, his name is Fernando. Yeah, Fernando. When Fernando had made
Yep.
the plea deal that the defendant had agreed on, the cadet came in and said, "We're not doing that. We're changing the charges, and I'm taking his gun license." And so they revoked his gun license. It became a bench trial. The guy changed the plea not guilty because he was unhappy with the situation. And this whole thing happened when this case could have been a clean guilty plea with what the corporal from the LSPD had offered him, but became a problem because of this whole ordeal down in the cells where the cadet wanted to take his license and essentially charge him with a different crime.
What was the original plea deal?
The original plea deal, I believe, was like a guilty plea, but he wasn't going to lose his license or his gun license or something like that.
What were the charges going to be?
I believe it was assault. I need hold on, let me look. Originally, it wasn't assault with a deadly weapon or reckless evading. I think it was just evading and assault, I believe, and then they changed it to assault with a deadly and reckless evading.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out why he wasn't the original person working plea deals and such, because it doesn't look like he went down.
Who, the Constantine?
Yeah.
What do you mean he went down, like to the cells?
No, I'm saying it doesn't look like he, was injured to the point where he was unable to process him himself. So I'm wondering why somebody else was working a plea deal.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I don't know why somebody else is working a plea deal if he was available and is the lead on this.
Right. I don't know either, and that was the whole weird contention, which is why do we have one cop from a different department offering a deal and then another cop coming in and taking the deal away? It just seemed really confusing, and the whole
Yeah.
the damn bench trial, which is supposed to be 30 minutes long, became like a whole
Oh yeah,
hour long.
it's been since I flew in city almost, and I've been in city for about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Do you know who the officer was who offered the plea deal?
Fernando.
Who?
Fernando with the
Fernando?
LSPD.
Okay. So Fernando offered him the deal.
The client accepted. The
Yeah.
defendant accepted.
And then
And
okay.
Constantine came in
And changed it.
And threw a wrench in.
So how did the court case go?
So he not guilty on everything except for the assault on a police officer.
Well, the only other charge I see is reckless evading.
When I just talked to them afterwards, because I stepped out to take a phone call when they were reading the verdict, they mentioned like multiple charges, and so I don't know if that got changed either.
Got it. So all he's getting is assault with a deadly weapon and losing his weapons license.
Correct.
Got it. All right, I will do some investigation on my part, figure out what's going on, and I will pass this up the chain if it needs to go further. It may just be that I have a conversation with him. It just kind of depends on, what everyone says at this point.
Yeah, because I think once you find out what it is that exactly
Yeah.
happened, I think you'll be able to do what needs to be done. Because
Yeah.
it just seems so weird, and
Yeah.
apparently, like before the bench trial, like all the cops were sitting in the lobby, talking about what they're gonna say, like in front of the defense lawyers.
Yeah, that's not okay.
No.
Yeah, I think.
Part of that too.
Yeah, based on what you told me, I mean, as long as it checks out that Constantine was the person who should have been in charge of everything, he, if he was supposed to be in charge of this, supposed to be in charge of sentencing him and all that, the other person had no right to step in and try to work a plea deal. Is the problem here?
Okay.
Because it's his case. But I'll see. I'll get to the facts from everyone and figure out everything. Because
I'll be around for a while. If you want to reach out to me, I'll be available.
I'm gonna be real honest with you. I'm gonna try to figure it out here in the next half hour because I wanted to be in bed like an hour ago. So. All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, see you later. Appreciate
Yep,
you.
no problem. Bye. 611 to 232.
Everyone, you got any eyes?
It's just no, nothing yet. I'm still scouring.
614 to 232.
Send it.
Can I get you to MRPD captain's office real quick?
I'm currently scouting for missing individuals, so I'll get there soon.
There's a
I'll wait
sports
for you.
bike rolling around through here. He might be trying to pick them up.
Where do you see the sports bike?
Over off of Melonia, and then he turns right onto Megalon Avenue.
10-4. Is that the motorcycle right behind you?
I think it's a local.
Maybe
Yeah,
that is
it's a local.
The way he was driving was weird. Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, we got nothing in R1 as well.
He could be like in a garage or like inside of a house somewhere, but I'm not seeing anything like from rooftops or anything like that.
You don't get any heat signatures?
Nah. Every heat signature
Oh,
is either
there's
a local or you guys.
all you guys around, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Alright.
I appreciate you guys.
Alright, 232 plus 1 in El Juanito is gonna be RTB.
Alright, I figured out what happened. He backtracked to his car. Smart.
Car is gone.
292 is gonna be 1042. Or unit was drop me off. Can you come back for a sec?
Nobody updated my rank in the
Prescott, right? Yes. Yeah, no, I'm working on it. Yeah, for just for right now, just update your number. It will reflect in the master roster shortly.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, not a problem.
Out of curiosity, how does this one get in touch with the DAs?
Cell phone.
I've never been able to write a warrant yet.
The DOJ app on your phone will have...
Doing well. All right, I need to know what happened with incident 9161, the bench trial that just happened. How did it get to the, like, were you the primary on it? Because from what I can see here, okay, so Constantine was the primary, and you were just trying to help cut a deal, or what? Like, what happened here?
No. So he had popped, and because there was Vincent in the interrogation room alone, I stayed back to kind of like just make sure that like it wasn't just fucking crying there, because you know how the train is,
Mm-hmm.
you know, kind of like busy lines in the train.
Yeah.
So I didn't know when he was gonna be able to make it back, and I just, you know, we just spoke about the situation, and there were lawyers involved. So Constantine was like, "Yeah, this is my first time, and I need some help, blah blah." So we kind of just like went over the situation together, like I was never attached. I mean, that's not entirely true. Like they asked for backup, and I went there and I saw it was like a Jeep, like a Wrangler or something like that. And
Mm-hmm.
I was in heat, so I just I said, hey, you guys need to call someone else because I can't touch this.
Yeah.
And then he kind of like went over the whole thing with me, and we prepared the charges. And then Constantine said that he wasn't comfortable with the defendant or the suspect keeping his weapons license, considering he used the bat in a violent manner, and therefore he could use a gun that he owns in a violent manner. And we decided to amend the deal that was originally offered, not accepted, but offered, so that it would include revoking his weapons license.
Got it. So originally, you guys offered him and his lawyers a plea deal, and Constantine then was like, "I don't feel comfortable with that, and would like to proceed with this charge that I feel is more appropriate. That also takes away his gun license." So it wasn't. They had not accepted a plea deal yet.
No, no, no,
Okay.
absolutely not.
Okay.
Were that the case, we would have kept things the way they were.
Got it. Yeah, because the DA was a little livid. Not gonna lie. Um, Another thing I
Who's the
gotta.
DA again? Five?
What?
Five?
I think it was Gil.
Oh, he seems kind of casual.
He was calling me. I think probably because one of his other guys reached out to him. The other thing I gotta get some clarification on is he said that I don't know if he heard it firsthand or if somebody else did, but they passed the information on to him. Were there a bunch of cops in the front of the courthouse talking about what their statements were?
I don't know because I was
Not a part of it.
on. So I was down in the cells, and then I asked
Okay.
Constantine when he was like aware that it was a not guilty plea. I asked him, hey, do you need me or are you good? Because I'm not a part of this, so I'm just like, do you need me for anything, or we got this? And he said, yeah, I got the statements from Eugene, blah blah. So I'm good. And I said, okay, if you need anything, just call me on the radio. And I went do other things. I was in Avenges, I was in an A-class boost,
Got
I
it. So
was in
you
everything.
weren't there for that
And
thing.
then Church, yeah, Church called me on the radio and say, you are needed at the courthouse. And I'm like, okay, I'm coming. So I
Got it.
wasn't there when they were all gathered, if they were gathered outside of the courthouse. I got in the
Okay.
courthouse and they were already like like it was already started. I don't know.
Got it. Sounds good. All right, you're good to go, man.
Yep.
On movie star line.
Are you alone right now, or you need a Juanito or something?
I'm by myself right now. We're westbound Heritage, going through the movie set.
Okay, I'm coming with the tailgater then.
611 to 656.
Sitting westbound Red Desert Ave, taking a right northbound Bay City.
611 to 656.
Gonna be merging eastbound West Eclipse. Taking a left, we're gonna be northbound on West Eclipse towards Richmond Hotel. Gonna be northbound on Parsons Way, taking a right eastbound, picture perfect.
611 to Cooper.
Taking a right eastbound Dunstable towards West Eclipse.
620, I need a 77 to this traffic stop on Occupation.
Keep up calm, Shame.
I need a 77 now.
628's en route.
What's your funny? Occupation Avenue and Capitol Boulevard.
Go on, Shane.
Shooting southbound Palomino Avenue, passing the,
Or power.
crossing over Palomino Avenue. Southbound.
Alright, 10-4.
Little Saint.
611 will also route.
Almost there, buddy.
We're U-turning back northbound on Palomino Avenue.
Your DOJ
10-4,
form.
we're right here at the intersection.
Tab
Can someone
W.
find me an open tag for this? I got 3 units on this.
Tag 5.
Alright, tag 5 for the A-class boost.
Before back intake.
There's people on Tech 5 already.
I was just down that base city.
Over. 628 23 and 78. Running. 628, we got a 1080. It's gonna be taken off from a traffic stop. We're gonna be southbound Alta. He's got a pop tires.
He is armed.
4. Still
Rather
continuing
shit,
southbound Alta.
656 has to be tertiary.
10-4, I'll parallel him.
611's got your comms. We're southbound on Alta. Can someone please find an open tack for this?
We're on your left, 654.
Tag 6, tag 6.
Taking this chase to tack 6.
12, I'm here to see.
Southbound on Alta.
Shortly.
I just
Too many units. Pass the third, sorry. The units. Do you want
He-
to eat or no? I'll break off.
Yes, we do.
Pass on your left, primary.
Go for it. I'm going to keep up comms. We're going to be northbound on Strawberry Ave. I think he's got a pump tire on the right side.
He does. The tire was likely shot. There's a call in dispatch regarding shots fired from this vehicle on Innocence and somewhere else. He does have a firearm.
10-4, so keep that in mind if when this becomes a foot bail, gents and ladies. Northbound on Strawberry still. Spinning out. Taking on a left-hand turn, westbound on San Andreas. I don't think your soothing tones are making him stop. Pulling a Yui, going to be southbound on Elgin. Still trying to use that soothing voice to calm him into submission. Not working yet. Left-hand turn, eastbound Vespucci. Left-hand turn going to be northbound Strawberry. We've made a square, just like our criminal. Left-bound west on San Andreas. Ooh, a little bit of a spin. Another left-hand turn. I believe he is waiting for a pickup. We're going to be southbound on Elgin. What a surprise. Another left-hand turn to make us eastbound. Surprise, surprise, left-hand turn, northbound. Ah, we did get a surprise. Right-hand turn. We're going to be eastbound on Atlee Street. Going to be taking a right. Going to be passing right in front of MRPD, southbound. Taking another right-hand turn. We're going to be westbound on Vespucci. Taking another right-hand turn. We're going to be northbound on Elgin. Heat is currently at 100% of their capabilities, obviously. Northbound on Elgin.
Elias, you got a bike following you.
Nice.
Can we go tag 1, give me Gabriel on moto.
Taking a left-hand turn, we are going to be U-turning? We're going to be southbound on Elgin.
Disregard the moto, I don't think that was for him. Yeah, it is. Give me a moto.
Southbound on Elgin. Yeah, that moto unit is definitely here for him. Going to be continuing south. The moto unit did peel off into an alley, possibly running parallel. Taking a left-hand turn, going to be northbound on Strawberry. Going to be taking another left-hand turn, going to be westbound on Vespucci. And the moto unit disappeared in the parking lot behind this Fleeca.
I guess I'll rejoin this two-door.
He left the moto unit for me. Oh, no. Car.
Stay with that guy. He's the guy that was on the motorcycle. Stay with that guy. Arrest him for obstruction.
Whoever is running parallel, stay with him. Northbound on Elgin.
He's leaving. Alright, stop him and arrest him. Move tax if you need. Get units.
Going to still be northbound on Elgin here in a brand new car with four wheels. How many cars do we currently have on the chase for the blue car? I'm going to go tack one, see if we can't grab some more. Can we get 2 additional units on tack 6 for an 80 that is in its second car?
I have your radio.
Back on tack 6. We're going to still be southbound on Elgin. Going to be following the curve left as we're going south on Elgin, transferring into Innocence. We are going to be southeast on Innocence, currently passing Davis. Going to be slowing down as we come to Poplar, doing a U-turn. We're going to be heading westbound on Innocence. And Church is having none of the shenanigans. Still going to be westbound on Innocence here. Diet water bean? Is there a non-diet water bean? Still going to be westbound on Innocence. Watch out for locals as they are currently violent. Oh.
Sorry, that's my bubble.
That's all good.
Could be eastbound Vespucci. Let then turn northbound Strawberry.
The blue car right here?
Yep, blue car. Left-hand turn, we're going to be westbound on San Andreas. We have kind of merged with another chase, it seems. Their suspect got into our car. Got in the way. Going to be westbound on San Andreas.
Watch out for hobo.
Good. I'll fall back a little bit.
Going to be southbound on Alta. Still southbound on Alta as we go under the interstate.
We're processing that first car.
Fantastic.
That blue car. Be advised that car we just passed is an S-Class. Could possibly be involved. Unsure this time.
Your secondary is running low on fuel. If we don't end this soon, I am going to have to break off.
We're going on Octopia Parkway. Going all the way around.
If it wasn't abundantly clear, we have bumped this to Amber. Hey, we got this double guy, PD doubled up. They're gonna drive the car back to MRPD.
Done for.
The PD tow? We're taking it, as in the PD is doubled up. They're gonna take one back. Oh, beautiful. I thank you.
We're now northbound going Octopia Parkway. By the left, going Octopia Parkway, making a right.
northbound for the jump. Oh, maybe not.
It goes back as Timmy Gibbs.
Yep, I have positive ID on Timmy Gibbs.
Copy that. Fuel's low.
We should be passing that gas station very shortly.
611 is red on fuel. I'll have to break off at the next fuel stop.
Stack to 20 of this 80.
Northbound of Greenwich.
I'm gonna be en route. I'll take your spot so you can get fuel.
Taking someone's spot too. I'm full. I'm good.
I believe we're going to be sufficient.
We're going to be continuing northbound Dutch London, coming up on Ooh shortly.
Fuel Davis, pull off.
Yep, breaking off for fuel.
Passing the construction site, continuing northbound Calais.
You got 5 minutes on yours.
Right hand turn eastbound San Andreas. We're passing a red garage on the north hand side. We're going to be going upper ramp. East on San Andreas. The jump. Secondary take. Someone take on.
I'll be breaking off at this gas station for fuel.
623 taking comms. We're heading southbound Strawberry. We need to be tertiary though, so perfect pass BCSO Buffalo. Take secondary.
Continuing southbound Strawberry Ave, coming up on Grove here. We're returning on to Grove, eastbound. Left-hand turn northbound onto Brogue.
611 working to reattach.
On Carson. Right-hand turn southbound onto Road Lowenstein. And another right-hand turn westbound.
Jesus!
Giant 50.
We're going to be at the parking lot of Utool. Coming out onto Strawberry, making a left-hand turn on the Carson westbound. Coming on to Forum, eastbound. We're transitioning to McDonald eastbound, making a right-hand turn southbound onto Davis. We'll be back on the Carson westbound. Merging slightly right northbound onto Alta.
This tech need air one?
Negative.
Negative.
We continuing northbound Alta. They might try to take the jump here. No, 22 that. They don't got enough speed. Slowing. Maintaining northbound Alta. Tried to pit primary. Off-road westbound.
Sorry, whoever I just bumped.
All good. Kids on the highway.
Like that pass plans?
Yeah. I was just saying that was kind of cool.
We're gonna be under the tunnel, Integrity, eastbound. Right-hand turn, southbound Strawberry. Pit, we're gonna be maintaining southbound. Hey, whoever's in that Torrance, let's try and keep the pursuit order, not jump around.
Yeah, it's my bad. I kind of came around the corner a little tight. Bad.
Yeah,
hard on the brake.
623 to the Torrance. Let's have US parallel. 675 parallel.
10-4 sec.
For a left-hand turn, southbound center, passing MRPD. Right-hand turn, westbound. Major 50 with a local.
Box. 22.
They're gonna be mobile.
Speedy pass left.
Will miss momentarily.
Please don't land on me. We're gonna be northbound in the canals.
Box. Alright, let's not play bumper cars here.
Southbound canals.
Go for Sergeant Davis.
Let's try to get a little in front so we can get.
Hey, Gil, how's it going?
Yeah, so I had that defense lawyer who was in the room when those two officers
Head
did
backwards
that
into the
thing.
canals.
If you wanted
Who
to
did what?
talk to him, who he was actually in the room during that situation I told you about.
Okay.
He'd be able to give you a first-hand perspective on it if you would like me to give you his number.
If you could Discordia it to me, that would be easiest. I already talked to an officer though, and they told me that there had not been an accepted plea deal when they retracted it to go to the other deal. I need to.
That's the whole point in contention is that apparently it was accepted. The two defense attorneys are saying it was. The client is saying it was, and that's when.
Was it accepted? Was it posed as accepted to the officers yet, or no?
Officer offered it to him right then and there. They considered it, said yes. Then the other officer came in and started changing it.
Okay. I still need to talk to my other officers, but yeah, if you could set a Discordia, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
Send it to you now.
It was 212 Frank Church.
Find you by your name in there.
Okay.
Yep. Rip Ricky Davis.
I'll send you that, and I'll send you his phone number so you can call him.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm currently mid-chase, otherwise I would.
Across to the other side. I'm only seeing one individual here. I'm not seeing two.
Can somebody go to TAC 1 and ask for Air 1? Just in case they get a Marine unit.
He's waving and kicking with his leg. I think that's just because he's on the phone. I think he's swimming, or at least trying to swim with his arm, but he's also trying to keep his phone above water.
Definitely on the phone.
He stopped for a minute. Let's make sure he didn't abandon anything.
Got a ladder up here. Might be coming towards it.
Yeah.
Whatever unit
like
that is. Have to come up that ladder.
He's swimming across. Doesn't look like he's coming towards me.
Southbound ladder.
Yeah, there is a southbound ladder. Yeah, I got a train bridge that I could probably know 22 that.
He's climbing it now.
Yeah.
He back up.
He's up. He hopped back down.
Heavy on radio.
He's swimming towards the beach, eastbound underneath the bridge. Get a unit there.
He gets there.
Get a unit there, preferably a truck or a cruiser. There's a staircase that you can descend on the road that comes off of the freeway.
I see it. Made in 614 right here.
Open staircase.
On radio, we need Air 1, somebody to come up with a boat.
Yeah, they said they're on an 80. Attack 1.
Okay, he's avoiding the beach now. It looks like he's going towards the docks. Docks.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get back up these stairs.
Probably not. You probably have to go to the ramp.
We're swimming southwest. Looks like he's going to try and either board the cargo ship somehow or climb onto land near the docks entryway. Buccaneer Way.
I'm going to head over there.
He's also, be advised, still heavy on radio.
Yep.
Nearest ladder for him's on Heats 20.
He's swimming towards the cargo ship.
Try to find the second ladder heat.
There's another one directly in front of me.
I don't know where this guy's going. He's going underneath. He's hoping to swim underneath the cargo ship.
Gonna drown.
He is in between the cargo ship. He's drowned. We have an officer that drowned as well.
Can you reach him or?
I might be able to reach the suspect. Nope. We need EMS.
On hold, breathe.
Do not dive down below and get them. You will be stuck from their heavy weight. You need EMS with the rebreather.
Got it.
Where's the diver if I can pick them up?
Oh, you got the 95?
Yeah.
Get him to land.
He's 2 ways back on deck.
Eugene, are you sure you're carrying him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's in my arms right now.
Yeah. In my eyes, he's just floating in the water. Yeah, we have the 95.
Effort.
Swimming. Catching criminals. The usual. Is Eugene is Eugene part of this group?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, Eugene. Hey, I got some questions for you.
Okay.
The bench trial we just had. One of the DAs called me, had some complaints, some stuff that I need to ask questions about.
Okay.
Before the trial began, were you hanging out in the front lobby?
No.
Damn it, you're no use to me.
I think you might have the wrong Eugene.
I'm pretty sure he said. Were you not a part of the bench trial?
No.
Ah, man.
I would.
Oh,
I think you need Eugene Morse.
I hate you too, Eugene. This is the night that never ends. You know, I've been in city for about 3 hours. 2.5 of those have been dealing with other people's shit.
Oh, that water's cold.
Nippy. Very nippy.
Ace Danger, Civil Rights Attorney Specialist. How can I help?
Hey, this is Sergeant Ricky Davis with the BCSO. How's it going?
Oh, good, thanks, Mr. Ricky Davis. Batamino told me that you're probably the only one I should trust in the BCSO with all these criminal things I'm dealing with.
Yeah, I deal with a lot of the complaints. All right. So what I've heard, my understanding that I've put together from talking to people is that it's not so much the charge that's the problem. It's that you guys had a plea deal and then it was taken away, and that's what everyone's upset about. Correct?
Yeah, and
Okay.
basically that a cadet overruled the corporal's deal. Like
Okay.
that's not how chain of command works in my opinion, and that
Yeah.
leads to more of these problems.
So the reason that particular thing happened is not because it's a chain of command problem. What it is he is in charge of his scene, and so as long as it continues, he's in charge. Now that being said, that doesn't mean that there's not repercussions for making bad calls and stuff like that. So that's currently where we're at, what we're trying to figure out. So
Yeah. So as we mentioned, the Guantanamo, the issue here is if this is considered okay practice, then we're
Yeah,
going
I'm
to
fine.
need to
You busy?
alert the public that every deal you make with the police can be pulled at any stage, and that's going to cause a lot of trouble for you. It's going to remove one of the tools you need. So we feel that when a deal's on the table and you're discussing to keep it, even if someone else comes back, we feel that you need to keep the status quo, or we can't trust anything you guys do.
okay, from my understanding, what I was told by my office, by one of my officers, specifically the one who originally offered the plea deal, is that he offered you guys the plea deal because the other officer had a head pop, and then he came back and he said he was uncomfortable with that plea deal, and at that moment, you guys had not expressed to the officers that you guys wanted to accept that plea deal.
Yeah, so that was when the police started acting as a criminal unit, started getting together and working out exactly what they needed to say to prove their case in court. They then called in another officer who wasn't even there on scene, who then kept trying to argue in court all the time, just to ignore the fact of what this deputy had done. Now, at the time, Fernando was on our side, but we watched them take him out the front to discuss with him, and we had a friend hide in the bush. So we have a lot of evidence that proves that they rigged this, that they manipulated evidence, and that cadet actually came back and pushed over the top of Fernando, which is exactly what happened in the Lakes case that's about to go to court. Fernando got pushed over by Lakes. It hasn't happened once, sir. We're already suing, and if this case can't be resolved, I'm going to let the public know your deals can't be trusted, and I'm going to sue that officer.
So, had you guys actually accepted the deal and expressed that to
Yes.
officers yet?
Yeah.
So
We
you
told
have.
Fernando yes, and Fernando left the room, and then he come back in and said, "Oh, the cadet, the other officer that was there has come back, and he's insisting I take the gun license." And we said, "Don't we have a deal?" And he said, "Yeah." And he left the room again. He came back in with the cadet who said, "I am taking his gun license." And we said, "What charge that you take that?" And he said, "No, I'm revoking it because he might use it on a cop." And we said, "No, that's not legal. He doesn't have any charge for you to take this. They're all misdemeanors." Then the cadet said in front of me, Mr. Trickle, the client, a courtesy flush, and another lawyer, then we'll escalate it to assault with a deadly weapon.
And then it went to bench trial, and he was convicted of only that count, correct? Of the original four he was charged.
Yeah, he was convicted with assault with a deadly weapon. We're not contesting that with the courts, but
Yes, you're just
they
upset about the plea deal and the process that underwent.
Well, also the courts did find that they did not have probable cause to stop him, but the man's not allowed to hit you with a baseball bat just if you break the law. So these officers are already fucked. I'm going to break their qualified immunity, and I'm going to personally sue them because they already lost their own civil cases today when they testified to bullshit. Because now we have factual evidence that we can prove. So they've already lost this case.
Okay, give me
We
one
already
second.
proved they didn't have the right to stop him. We proved that today. And the judge said he doesn't have the right to hit them with a baseball bat. That's why that charge stopped. But the judge dropped the others because they didn't even have the right to stop him in the first place.
Because he didn't have proof. All he had was his own visual confirmation. I see where that
Yeah,
problem is. Yeah,
he had some suspicion, but when the guy pulled up to the other cop, they were just talking as normal. When the guy left, there was no chase. There was no reason to detain him. So the judge dropped all those. But he said just because the cops are doing things they shouldn't doesn't mean you can hit them with a baseball bat, which we agreed to, and we told our client this is the best outcome. The judge acknowledged that you were mistreated, but he also said you acted like a dickhead at the end. So that
yeah,
charge only stuck because the client hit him with a bat. Like,
yeah. No, I'm with you.
we did tell
It
the
seems
client,
like
look, in the
there was a
future,
bit that.
take the loss. Oh, sorry. We told the client in the future, just get out, put your hands up. And when we argue all this, the judge would have thrown it all out. Like, if you didn't hit him with a bat, you would have won.
Yeah, absolutely.
And our client understands that. That's why we're stressing this to the AG, why we're stressing it to you. The things the officers tell you guys, they make up after the fact. They kept us in the holding cell for 35 months while they told us that we had to wait for the judge, but the judge tells us we have to go to the courthouse. So I had to keep ringing the judge to force them to take us up there. They do this so that the client ends up serving hours and hours on end. And we have open cases, but today when it was happening, I was saying, hey, this needs addressing right now because we already have
Yeah.
5 cases on this shit.
Wait. So my question is, did the judge instruct them to bring you guys to the courthouse, and then they didn't?
Yeah, they do this all the time. We say, yep, the judge is here. He said go up to courthouse. And they say, okay. And then they go away. And then they come back about 15, 20 minutes later and they say, we're waiting on someone. And I said, we should already be there. They leave us in like punishment room alone a lot of the time.
Okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead, pass your information up the chain because I am not officially IA,
No,
but this
no,
is.
please do not do that. So I'm only reaching out to you because the GA said, "Here, I can trust you."
Yeah.
I don't know if you're aware of court dockets I have filed, but I do not believe the sheriff, the under sheriff, and the command of BCSO is acting in the civilians' rights. I believe that they are a problem here, and the only reason I'm reaching out is because the GA believes I can trust you.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to tell you what we know, but I'm not willing to like risk my life.
So you don't want your name passed up to IA.
Oh no, you can do that. You can post my name to AI. I just can't
Yes.
meet you
So
anywhere
no,
the cops
that's
alone and shit like that.
okay. Yeah, no, that's absolutely understandable. If you don't feel comfortable with that, no, it's just I am not officially a member of IA. A lot of what I do with these complaints is I search them down. I find, as much evidence as I can for the complaint. I get everyone's statements, and then I pass it up to IA with my own personal. This is everything I've hunted down. These are the people you need to talk to, and I let them take it from there, as I am not an official member of IA.
So I know why the GA put me in touch with you then. So we have a bunch of people that were witnesses. We're willing to sit down and give a statement and be questioned and give evidence as if this is a proper criminal activity. And we're going to tell you everything we saw, and you can document it, and then you can post all that to IA. Because we told him we're willing to give like full statements and stuff, and he said try to get to this guy. So I think if you're willing to like interview us and stuff, we're willing to go through it.
Absolutely.
Proper
I
process.
am I am absolutely willing to sit down with each and every one of you. My only thing is I wanted to be asleep like an hour and a half ago. So
Okay, you get some sleep,
if
and
you
then
if
my email is gentleup. I'm not gonna find you. I got a million people. You can find me in a lawyer pen.
you
I put
said
everything up there. I'm Ace Danger or gentleup.
if I just go into the
Yeah, you should be able to find me.
let me see if I
I'm
can
very
find
I'm
you.
very lazy as well. I'm happy to go to bed with you, and we can deal with this tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Let me just search you just to make sure I can find you. That's not what I wanted.
I've filed a lot of court dockets lately. I don't know if you see that stuff.
Are you in the Cayman versus BCSO LSPD?
I was in the original. I don't think I'm in the new one.
Got it. All right, let me see here.
So that is actually one of the
Golteco,
cases I
Valak.
discussed with you as well.
I
So
see.
there's a lot of these cases. Yeah.
All right, I'm sending you a message right now. There. Now you know who I am. Yeah, let's talk a little bit more tomorrow. I did not write down all your statement, mostly because I'm really fucking tired, man.
Yeah, me too. That's what we're saying. Let's yeah, we told him, and then he said to me, "Could I talk to you?" And let's both go to
Yep.
bed. We got each other's contact detail. We can work out times that suit you and a better time tomorrow,
Yep.
suit the client and shit. And let's do this properly. You get to interview us properly.
Yep.
We don't want to go to the PD to give the statement. We happen to meet with you. We meet in a
I'll
different
meet
area.
you
We'll
guys
sit down.
wherever you guys are comfortable. If you guys got
Probably the
offices,
courthouse. The
okay.
courthouse is the best because it's safe. We're allowed to use it. And this makes sense.
Sounds good. I will. Let's. Do you plan on being in the city tomorrow?
Yeah, I do. I'm just gonna get some sleep.
Got it. All
I'm
right.
like you, bro. I'm like, I'll do this and I'll sleep and I'll get up tomorrow. I'll see
All
you
right.
then.
See you
Have a
tomorrow.
good night. You're a
Bye.
beautiful soul.
You too. Bye. Ugh.